You have no right to keep me prisoner like this, Geraldine, and I won't stand for it.
My dear girl, you may leave any time you like. No one is stopping you. But if you do go, you go alone. Jamie is staying right here until his father arrives.
You have no right to meddle in my affairs like this.
You should be thankful that I arrived when I did. I just saved you from making a very stupid mistake.
Oh, yes, that sounds just like you, doesn't it? The big judge of what's right and what's wrong.
Raven, it was Judge Lewis who decided what was right in the custody case. If you had taken this baby to London...
Who said I was going to London?
Oh, you have enough luggage packed here for a trip around the world. Don't try to fool me, Raven. I know exactly what you were trying to do. You thought you could circumvent the decision of the court by spiriting this baby out of the country.
He is my son. I just want him, that's all. What's wrong with that?
That would have been a criminal act. Just lucky for you that I caught you in time.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm living through some kind of a nightmare.
Well, it was something you dreamed up all by yourself.
I love my son. I love you, Jamie. I just want you with me all the time.
You can see Jamie as often as you like. The visitation rights are very generous. As a matter of fact, more generous than they should be.
Well, it's not enough. I want him with me all the time. I want to see him whenever I want to.
Stop this. You never missed an opportunity to be away from this baby. Why, when you went to London the first time, you went without him. Now, surely you don't expect me to believe...
That's not true! Why did I go through all of this stuff if I didn't love him? Oh, God, my head, I feel sick.
Raven, these hysterics are completely unnecessary.
I really do feel like I'm going to faint. Would you please get me a glass of water?
Very well.
Later.
Well, this is the second time I've caught you trying to walk out with my son. Geraldine, what are you doing here, anyway?
I came to find some aspirin, which I can certainly use.
I'll tell you exactly what she's doing here. She thinks I'm going to run out with Jamie or some ridiculous thing like that.
And just where were you going with Jamie?
I was going downstairs to visit a neighbor, Mrs. Cross. She adores him. She babysits for him all the time.
She's lying, Logan. Look at all this luggage.
This is all Jamie's stuff. It's for you, and it's very nice luggage, so I expect it back, all right?
Yeah, you have some nice pieces here. Ooh, it's nice lingerie, too. A little big for Jamie.
All right. So some of this is my stuff. I was going on a trip. You think I want to stay here when you take my baby away from me?
Just where were you going?
None of your business.
London is lovely in the fall.
Oh, isn't it?
Will you just leave my house? You have no business to be here.
Logan, she's quite right. There's no reason for me to be here now that you've arrived. I'll go back to the hotel and see if those things for Jamie have been delivered.
Geraldine, thank you. Okay. Which of these cases have Jamie's things in them?
So that's the way you want it, huh? You're just gonna take his stuff and take the kid and walk out of here like nothing happened.
Well, I thought about bringing along a string quartet, a little background music, something sensitive.
Logan, how can you joke at a time like this?
Oh, Raven, this is pointless. I didn't come here to joke. I didn't come here to insult you. I just came to get my son.
Please, don't do this.
Do what?
My whole life will be over if you take away my little baby. I won't have anything left. Now, I'm probably not going to have another baby. And you were certainly the only man I ever loved.
Oh, Raven, cut it out.
It's true, you know it. I never loved Kevin Jameson. You know it as well as I do. You were the only man I ever loved.
Me and Elliot Dorn and how many
All
others?
right, all right. I know I shouldn't have done that, and if I regret anything I've ever done, it's that. But you were so busy being district attorney, you never had time to be my husband. That's why I turned to Elliot. You know I have to have a man interested in me all the time. I can't live without that.
First honest thing you said today.
I never really stopped loving you. And I probably never will.
Come on. Raven, you did give me one very, very precious thing, and in spite of everything else, I'll always be grateful for that. Come on, kid, we gotta get out of here. Well, I'll send for his things later, all right? That's it. He's here with me, but I'll tell you one thing, he'd have been the darling of some stewardess right now if it hadn't been for Geraldine.
Wait, you mean she was leaving the country again? Despite a court order?
Thought she could get away with it. I guess she didn't mind being a fugitive.
You know, I could see Raven doing that, just running away.
Listen, I gotta go. I just called to tell you everything was fine, and thank you once again for all your help getting my son back. I really...
Where do you get the bail, boss? See you later.
Hello.
Hello, Raven. This is Cliff Nelson, Logan Swift's attorney.
I was hoping I'd never have to hear from you again, Cliff.
Oh, I'll bet you were. I bet you'd like to arrange that, too, huh? Well, I just called to tell you that I'm aware of your travel plans.
Where I go and what I do is none of your business.
I just wanted to remind you that in this state, even attempted kidnapping is a crime. I'd also appreciate it if you wouldn't leave town until I finish conducting the Elliot Dorn murder investigation. Bet you'd want to get far away from this town. Because you have got a very good reason to get out of town. This detective work is tough. Maybe I should remain a lawyer, huh? Tell you one thing, it's probably a lot safer. Boy, it suddenly got dark quick.